Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, here we go. We're back at Team Toyota of Princeton and we got Toyota's all new redesigned inside and out 2025 Toyota 4Runner. This is the base SR5 trim with four-wheel drive. The color here is ice cap, black cloth interior. But you know what? The 4Runner reviews on YouTube have been out for a while because the press releases, press drives, a while back, the big channels got those high-end trims like the TRD Pro and the Trail Hunter. But you know what? Here on Shabby's Rides, I try to do vehicles that cost less, that people that are looking in the segment, that most people that are looking in the segment can afford to buy. So I went with the base SR5 with four-wheel drive because I think most people are going to be looking for the four-wheel drive at a lower price. So you let me know as we go through this 4Runner. If you're looking for a street 4Runner that is capable of doing some off-roading, is this redesigned 4Runner the way you would go? Let me know as we go through the vehicle, so let's dig in. Front end of the new 4Runner in the ice cap with the flat black accents up front. But as we take a look at the front grille area, we do have LED headlights, LED daytime running lamps, standard bulbs for turn signals, LED fog lamps, flat black on the grille, functionality top and bottom with black recovery hooks down low. But as you can see, we have that front air dam on this 4Runner SR5. Now that is going to compromise, obviously, your off-road clearance. So the SR5 off-road has an 18-degree approach angle, a 22-degree departure angle, and a 23-degree breakover angle. Now, if you need more off-road capability, you can go with the Trail Hunter or the TRD Pro, which will lose that front air dam, increase ground clearance by 2 inches, and increase those approach and departure and breakover angles as well. Now, as we come around the front, we're looking at the flat black grille, Toyota badge right there in the middle. As we come around to the wheel and tire setup, we do have the flat black fender flares there. We're going to have like this charcoal gray 17-inch alloy wheel with the Toyota badge on the center cap. Now these wheels are wrapped in Bridgestone Dueler all seasons. And we are also going to go with a 245 on the width, a 70 series sidewall 17s, all 4 corners, 4-wheel drive. You can also get the SR5 in 2-wheel drive, save yourself some money. But here is the ice cap with the flat black and the design change on the side. Now, it's not radical, still looks like a 4Runner. Let me know what you think about how they did the exterior of this vehicle. Now, as we come on in, flat black side view mirrors, flat black on the front and rear door handle. We have blacked out SR5 badge, left side fuel filler cap. Up top, flat black on the roof rails and the shark fin antenna. Color matched roof, no sunroof. Coming on back, we do have the roof spoiler coming off the top with the wiper tucked up underneath the roof spoiler. And then in the back here, we have a full spread of LED lighting, including the turn signals with the blacked out Toyota badge and the blacked out 4Runner badge, and the rear tow hitch, and we'll talk about those numbers when we take a look at the engine, with our exhaust tucked up underneath the left side of the vehicle. Under the hood of the new 4Runner, well, we do have a power plant change and a transmission change for 25. Out is the 4-liter V6 with a 5-speed automatic, and in is Toyota's 2.4-liter iForce turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine, mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, 278 horsepower, 317 pound-feet of torque. This vehicle has a max towing capacity of 6,000 pounds, MPGs 19 in the city, 25 on the highway, 21 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. All right, but before we get into the interior, this is where the rubber meets the road. How much? Well, here we go. Base price, 25 4Runner SR5 4x4, $42,770. This vehicle's got a few options, including the $675 add-on for these 4Runner running boards. Probably don't need that. This isn't that high off the ground. But once we add in the options and a destination and delivery charge of $1,450 from Toyota's Tahara Aichi Japan assembly plant and the new generation 4Runner, 100% made in Japan, just like the old one, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $45,498. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, here we go. All black on the door panel, hard black plastic up top, soft armrest, nice grab handle that's rubber, flat black on the switchgear, black on the door handle, nice large door pocket, standard audio system, into the footbox, nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator with the all-season mats in the tailgate area at this time. Here is this 4Runner running board, which for me wouldn't be necessary. Manual seats all the way around in the 4Runner SR5 with black cloth, light gray stitching. Bolstering is soft, headrests are firm. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver. Up top on the dash, hard black plastic. We have an area to store your phone, but it's not rubberized. Then we have some gray trim, light gray, into your heat and air vent, also with light gray trim. And then we do have nice large glove box. Now as we come on over to our infotainment system, it's the base 8-inch infotainment, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, but it does have built-in nav, but that's through a subscription service, just like everything else. We do have Sirius XM as well as HD AM FM radio, so I do like that in a base system. And then we can Bluetooth our phone. We do have some vehicle information, and then we have our general information where we can set up our driver profile. We can set up our Wi-Fi hotspot, connect the vehicle up with our smartphone, so over-the-air updates. You can do some vehicle customization in here, but not a lot, but it's not bad here. And then we go to reverse, and I do like the new backup camera. Much clearer, with trajectory, looks good. You can also adjust how you want it to look, a close-up or move back out again, and then you can change your lines depending on what you want to see as far as that goes. So I think it's well done. And then we have our volume right there, push button start right up here, 2 heat and air vents. SR5 doesn't get climate control. Standard heat and air, this dial for the temperature, this dial for the fan, 4-way hazards right there. And then down below, we do have an area where in the upper level trims, you're going to see wireless charging pads. This does not have that, but it does have a couple of USB-Cs over here, as well as a 12-volt. And then we have the gear shift with the gator to go through this 8-speed automatic with manual shift. And then we have an electric brake, auto vehicle hold. Here's our dial for 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low, as well as our drive modes and our tow haul mode. We'll check out these drive modes when we go through the dash. And then all the dead buttons. Since we don't have any fancier trim, we don't have any fancier controls in here. Plain Jane in the SR5, and I'm kind of digging that in this new 4Runner. Now we do have 2 cup holders with a trim ring, which is nice. Our Toyota key fob, nothing fancy. Lock, unlock, panic button, Toyota badge. That's it. And then we do have a fairly firm armrest. We can open that up, and we have a larger area underneath for storage. 4Runner steering wheel, we have a leather wrap wheel, nice 10 and 2 notches. We got the perforation, so that's nice, but we don't have heated seats. We don't have a heated steering wheel in this SR5. So again, we're back to basics on this vehicle. We have the Toyota badge on the horn button, round bottom wheel, but my knee does hit getting in and out when I have the seat set for my driving position. So I would like to see them flatten this off in order to give larger folks more room in here. Now, on the left, you're going to have your telephone voice commands, volume controls for the digital dash. On the right side, you're going to have your adaptive cruise, modes for your infotainment system, seek for your music. Left side, headlight controls, fog lamp controls, and turn signals. On the right, front and rear wiper. Down over here on the left, you're going to have your dash, fuel filler door release, as well as adaptive high beams on or off, traction control off, and then a bunch of dead buttons, a lot of dead buttons, because again, we're in the base trim. And then way down low is where you pop the hood. And then we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And then we have our digital instrument cluster right here. So let's take a look at these drive modes in this 4Runner. So let's start at the top. We have sport, we get a little red. We have normal, we go blue. We have eco, we go green. And then if we push tow haul, let's go back to normal first. We'll push tow haul. And then we get that green tow haul light that comes on or goes off. And that's where you have it. Or you can manually shift from 2 high to 4 high to 4 low. So there you have that. Now, as far as extra information on the inside, we do have information that's vertically set up. And then some of these have additional menus you can go left to right on, depending on what you want to see when you're going down the road. But it's simple and it's clear. And that's what I like so far about this SR5. Overhead console, we have an SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. If you want your dome lighting to come on off, you open and close the door. This button here remains in the center on door. So when you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out. We do have a spot for your sunglasses. And then you can open and close the rear window from here. So if there's the rear window, if I pull that button down towards me, or excuse me, if I push it up towards the roof, one touch down, pull it down towards me, one touch up. If I hold it down a second, there we go. And up it goes. Nicely done. And then framed rear view mirror, manual dimming function. Then we have our sun visor with vanity and an LED light here, but no LED light here. That's kind of an oversight. And then, does it slide? No, but you have an extension. Getting in the back of this new 4Runner, but first the rear door panel, same vibe as the driver, right? Hard black plastic. Then we have the soft armrest and the rubberized grab handle. Same deal. Now I have the seat set for my driving position, so let's hop on in. We got a grab handle in case you need it. We'll grab it on in. We're going to have to duck. You're going to hit your head because the rear seats sit higher up than the front seats. But once I'm in, I got enough room for my head, shoulders, and knees, but I feel like I don't have as much back seat space in this new 4Runner as I did in the outgoing generation. Then we're going to have a fabric all the way down with a seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger, 2 heat and air vents, 2 USB-Cs for rear seat connectivity. So we got 4 USB-Cs in this base 4Runner. And then we've got the back seats, same color combo, same insert design, pretty soft for base seats with an armrest. I like the fact we got an armrest and a base trim. Semi-soft, 2 cup holders, but overall, it's a bit snug to get in, but once I'm in at 5'11", I can sit back here for a while. It is pretty comfortable. Getting in the tailgate of the 4Runner SR5, well, that is a manual tailgate. So you come to the back, and right underneath this blacked out Toyota badge, there's a button, you push it, and you lift the tailgate up. Not bad to get up there, though. But now, 2 rows with the rear seats up, 48.4 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this new 4Runner. Here is the all-season cargo mat, all-season floor mats here, leather owner's portfolio, woo, front license plate bracket. Now, spare tire underneath the vehicle behind the tow hitch. There she blows. So thank you, Toyota, for the spare. We do have some extra room with some cutouts. As you can see, this is set up for a 3rd row with this action here in the back on either side, but this one is a 2-row. Now, we do have LED lighting in the back. We do have first aid kit, 12 volt, but we can't drop the 3rd row from back here, and I wish we could. So now, we got to come to the back. We have this lever. Down she goes, like that. Then we do the other side. Down she goes, but as you can see now, since we don't have an adjustable floor in the 4Runner like we do in the Sequoia, we have that kick up. So not a completely flat floor, but total vehicle cargo capacity with those rear seats down is up to 90.2 cubic feet of cargo space. Window sticker, here we go, 25 4Runner in ice cap. Safety rating is not complete yet. Fuel economy estimates, better than the outgoing 4-liter V6. If I remember right, those were like 16, 19, 17, so a bit better. Standard equipment. Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. Here are the options. Side steps I'd avoid. $45,498. Take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're in the 25 4Runner, the all-new 4Runner, and we're up at highway speed now, about 63, 64 miles an hour. We are getting some wind noise, but that's to be expected. We're pushing a pretty big SUV through the air. Not light either, you know, just over 4,600 pounds curb weight here in this 4Runner, maybe almost 4,700. I'd have to double check the figures, but it is a heavy one. But you know what? It's well damped. Got great visibility out of all the glass. Nice big side view mirrors. We have Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 in here. So I got blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision, all that jazz in here for safety. I have updated tech, right, with the 8-inch infotainment, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. I have the USB-C connectivity up front and out back as well. Now, I'm not going to have heated seats, a heated steering wheel, wireless charging. We are in the base trim, standard heat and air, but I like the old school vibe of the SR5 in this new 4Runner. I like the fact that we still have this nice gear shift here on the center console that I can rest my hand on if I want to do that. If I don't want to have both hands on the steering wheel all the time, it's a nice resting place. The elbow feels good on this softer armrest. I like the position I'm sitting in. The only thing I wish is that the steering wheel would be flat bottom, so my knee wouldn't keep hitting, my leg wouldn't keep hitting the steering wheel when I got in and out, or make the seat go down lower to the floor. But I have a good seating position. I have a commanding view of the road. The suspension feels great, feels well damped. I got 4-wheel drive if I need it. So I got a lot of nice stuff in here. All right, now we're going to check out the brakes. They feel good. Now we'll take off. Turbo 4 gets the vehicle up to speed. The 8-speed automatic shifting smoothly. Now I know a lot of people are going to miss the 4-liter V6 with the 5-speed, but this is a quieter driveline. I do have to give it that. It's going to have more horsepower, more torque, better towing at 6,000 pounds, but it is a quieter driveline. The 4-liter with the 5-speed automatic, it was a noisier driveline under load, and even not under load. This is very quiet, which I do like. And you can get the 4Runner in a gas-only version like this one, or you can get it in a hybrid, depending on what you want to do. This one, though, is gas-only. And you get better MPGs. That 4-liter really suffered. But that was a bulletproof driveline, and reliability on this driveline is still an open question. Now, as we come down here, we have a 19.7 foot turning radius on the new 4Runner, so I do like that. It's going to be able to whip me right around without running into stuff. There we go. Missed the garbage cans here on a Monday, and we're good to go. So now we're going to take off. I'm going to put this into sport just for funsies, see if it does anything different. 3, 2, and 1. Really, but you know what, now I'm going to move the gear shift over to the left and put it in manual mode, and now we'll shift with the gear shift like it's a 6-speed since we don't have paddles. Good shifting on the way up. Good shifting on the way down. So I can't complain about that. We'll go back to regular drive. We'll go back to normal. And now we're back to regular mode. But this, I think, is a great spec if you want a 4Runner for the road, because it's well damped, the seats are comfortable, it feels good on the road, it doesn't beat you around, bang you around, jostle you around, handles pretty well with light steering but direct steering. So I do like how they have this set up for the road. And if you want to take it off on a trail, like you're going to a boat launch or you're going to go camping or fishing, it can handle some light off-road duty. But again, minimum ground clearance 8.1 inches. If you need max, you got to go TRD Pro or Trail Hunter at 10.1. Not even the TRD Off-Road Premium loses that front air dam. So that is what it is. But for street spec at 45.5, I like it. I really think it's a nice package. If you don't need all the bells and whistles, don't need all the power trinkets inside, boy, oh boy, oh boy, I think you got a nice vehicle here for 45.5. But you let me know, is that too expensive? Do you think it should be lower? Or do you need more amenities on the interior? Do you need a roof? You let me know. But I like this SR5 all-wheel drive. I like this base trim. If you're in the market for a 4Runner, you want a street one, check out a base SR5. See if you can save yourselves a few dollars. But I do want to thank Team Toyota of Princeton for allowing the channel access to their very first 2025 Toyota 4Runner SR5 4-wheel drive in ice cap for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.